Okay, Canadian gem. Let's take a look here. Oh, well, look at that. Thank you, Squeak.
You're welcome.
Squirt, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey there, friendlies. Oh, something in my eye. Hey there, friendlies, how is up? This week, another in the Knot Challenge series I've got going with Mr. Nate Muskoka over on Instagram. This week, he has decided it's going to be the Canadian Gem. Now, this knot is a very widespread knot widely used knot in bushcraft. It's very good if you want if you have to make a compression strap or something. I don't want to cut my sailing line because I use it for my the word I'm looking for is ridge line. So sorry about it being brown, but we're going to use a little paracord for this. The good news is paracord is very good for this knot. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say that if you're new around here and you'd like to see more cool videos about outdoorsy stuff like bushcraft and camping and hiking, then please subscribe and hit that little bell so you won't miss anything. All right, let's do it. What's cool about this knot is it's essentially two overhand knots, okay? And an overhand knot is not even necessarily a bushcraft knot, it's an everyday knot. Like if there were EDC knots, overhand would be it. You learn it as a kid, just tying stuff. So let's do it. You do one overhand knot, okay? You take one. I'm sorry about the color, guys. You come around. I'm gonna try to do it backwards to me, so you guys can see. Come around behind, okay? Then you bring it through. Like you bring it in front and then through back to the behind. As you're tightening it, I would move it fairly close to the end. If you move it too close to the end, you're gonna have to cut this when you want to undo it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a little tag on there. Okay, and then you come a little further along. It doesn't really matter how far along, but I'll do a couple of 3 centimeters maybe. That's about an inch, right? And do another one. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Come around. Again, behind. And then over, through, back to behind again. Okay? But now, I'm just going to bring it over a little bit. Don't tighten this one up, okay? What you're then going to do is take the end, come around from behind, put it through, and then you can tighten it up, okay? Because what's going to happen is that it's going to come out. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put that through again. Okay, check this out. I just made a mistake in that video. I only noticed it during the premiere, so I'm shooting a correction and I'm going to add it in and probably just re-upload the whole thing. What I did was, after doing this knot here, I said to come through from the other side. That's wrong. You come through. Make it a little bigger here. To create the loop, you come through on this same side and then you pull it taut. Okay? What that does is that creates let me just put another overhand knot on the long end here. Okay. You kind of want to put this on the other end if you're doing an actual sort of strap anyway, okay? So you come through on the same side. All right, see that? And then you pull it nice and tight. That is how you do it, right? Because then you can tighten it up. Here we go, nice and tight. Then you can just loosen it up, all right? But yeah, so what I just showed you, wrong. That's how you do it. You come in the same side. All right, back to the video. All right, so what you got here is, there. You got a loop. Say you got something that you, I would use something other than this, but this is what I got handy here. Right? Boom. Okay, you can bring it over, cinch it all up, and then the beauty of the Canadian jam knot is that when you want to loosen it up again, you just sort of do this, right? And it comes loose. Hold on, let me do it again for your edification. My hands are cold, and it is cold out here. What this is the 10th of May, guys. This is the 10th of May. It should be like 15 degrees. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, bushcraft or otherwise. All right, so let's do that again. Taking it, I'm putting it over. Pretend this is a sleeping bag that I'm compression strapping. Okay, you know, you can get it really, you can ratchet it good and tight. Okay, and then to loosen it up again, you just sort of take this and pull on it like this. See how it ratcheted it right back open? I don't know if you really use the term ratchet for a knot, but there it is. Like if, oh, I didn't make it big enough. I was gonna show you guys on this sleeping pad. This is my daughter's sleeping pad. It's much better than mine. Yeah, I didn't make it big enough. What up? I'm not very pro here, guys. So let's try this again. We're gonna do another little overhand knot. I've already shown you how it's done. There we go. Leaving a little tag end there. We got our overhand coming through to create my little noose. And let's just say that I have to compression strap this sleeping bag. Okay? It's very convincing, right? Tighten it up good. Oh, so compressed. And then, you know, you get home. Oh, sorry about the wind, guys. Then you get home again and you want to loosen it up because you don't want to leave your sleeping bag all compressed. There we go. Boom. Easy to undo. And I mean, you guys know the overhand, right? If you don't tighten it up too much, then you can just, you're not cutting a whole lot of cordage. I cut this to show it to you, but what you could do is make your compression straps at home, and then you can just reuse them time and time again, and you never have to cut more cord. So now I gotta challenge Nate to something. Hey Nate, let's do the trucker's hitch. I've been meaning to learn it, and it's a good knot. Yeah, trucker's hitch. Ball's in your court, Nate. So, thanks for hanging out with me for this little knot making video. Nate, I hope you like what I've done here. As I always say, if you like what I'm doing, then please get the conversation started down below. First thing that comes to mind this week is, what knots do you guys suggest we learn? The most useful knots you can think of. Nothing too hard, please. Aside from that, share this video. That helps me more than you could possibly imagine. Aside from that, if you're not subscribed, then please subscribe and hit that little bell so you won't miss anything, and leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, no problem. Leave me a frowny thumb. Here comes the wind. Thanks for watching, guys.